Right, we're back folks. I know it's been quite a while since I last uploaded a video. I think it was maybe last Thursday, and I think this video will come out on Thursday, but what I thought we'd do today is I'll take you along to the charity shop. I've got about an hour and 10 minutes, so I better make this quick because I need to go to the charity shops that are about 15 minutes away. So we're going to see what we can pick up in the charity shops within an hour, because I've literally just finished work, obviously working from home, so I need to jump in the motor, get to the charity shops, see what we can pick up. Had some sales come through, but not been as good as the past couple of weeks. eBay's kind of slowed down a little bit, but that's due to getting a kitten, because we've got a little kitten called Peach, but I'll talk about this later on. Let's get to the charity shops, see what bargains we can get. Let's go to the first one. Right, I know the charity shops was short-lived. There was a lot of people in the shops and there was no music on for some reason, and I felt like there was too many people to just like whip out the camera. I whipped it out once, and the women just stood there like this, looking at me. I was like, alright, it's gonna be one of those days. So did get a bag full at least from the charity shops. So this is everything that I got within an hour of being in the charity shops. I'll start up first with the neon clothing item. So I got two of these ugly face cups. I don't know what they're called. I swear they're called like ugly face cups or like ugly cups. I think you can see there. So they cost me £2 each. Oh, made in Wales, Pretty Ugly Pottery. That's what it's called. Pretty Ugly Pottery. So I think one of them's in better condition than the other. I think it's this one. But I'll sell them as a set, I think. I don't know how much yet, but hopefully get more than £2 each for them. And we went in at this Salve, and you would have seen, I showed these on the camera, so just like a camel pair of cross-hat, like cargo shorts. I just sold a pair of these, I think it was this week actually. I think I sent them off a couple of days ago, and they sold for £24.99. So cross-hatch does sell. Depends on what you get, I think. So I'm going to test these again, and if they do sell, then crosshatch might be in the rotation to pick up from the charity shops. Now I do have a few pairs of jeans still, so I did see a pair of jeans and I was like, I'm not going to pick them up just yet because I've not sold any yet. That's the way I work. So if I'm testing out different things, if they're not selling, I'm obviously not going to pick them up straight away. And then I picked up this brand because I've never seen this before. I need to do a little bit of research. It could be absolutely horrendous, or it could be alright. But since it's golf season, I thought a navy blue and white striped shirt. And this is the brand here. Oh, I'm not even showing it. Golf Skin. Never actually heard of it before, but it was only £3, so I was like, I may as well just take a punt on it. And that's a little logo on it there. By the time this video's up, I will have searched it up and stuff, so maybe I'll pop on the screen what they actually go for. I think my lens is a bit dirty. Does that look better? Hello? This is a bit of a different angle as well, because we've got a new kitten. And the kitten's name is Peach, so you must respect her. I will put a video in later on after this clip if you want to stay behind and see little Peach. And then out of British Heart Foundations, pretty sure I've seen these Levi's chinos in there, I don't know, 3 months ago. So I've just been waiting until they either sold them or they got down to a price low enough that I would just pick them up. So down to £4, that's fine for me. Should be able to get 15 to 20 quid on it. Sure, they get 20 quid on them. There's nothing wrong with them. And that was it. That was actually everything we got from the charity shops within an hour. So I think we spent for a £15, and I'd say we'd probably get about £50 for everything we got there. So not the best in profit wise, but it's just easy pickups to list on the eBay store. Keep the algorithm going. Get the better stuff of Vinted, because that's where I've been doing a lot of my sourcing at the moment. And I've also been doing quite a bit of sourcing from this local charity shop that I don't really record in, because they're kind of like a family run one, so I don't want to bombard with my camera and start showing everything around. Plus they always have really cheap prices, and it's like quite good as well. You basically get what you're getting for the price it's at. Some things you could buy and it could have holes in it and stuff, but some things you get really cheap and it's a pure bargain. That will definitely be one of my main places where I get most of my stock from. But the ones that are like Salvation Army and cancer research and stuff, I'll still obviously go to them. They're not as good as what they used to be anyway. I still like the Salvation Army. That is probably like the best one apart from my local one. And then the other ones they're just a bit rubbish, aren't they? Right, I'm back. I forgot to show you what I picked up at my local charity shop. So this is just a little bit of things that they have in there. So this is not actually clothing for once. This is actually a bit of everything, to be honest. There's like one piece of clothing, but a little bit different stuff anyway. Because it's so cheap in there, I like to just like take things that I think might do well, just to see if there's like any profit in it. So if something's like £1, I'm going to pick it up and see if it sells, and if it doesn't, then it's only £1. Now, up first, I've always wanted to pick up picture frames because I think they look so cool. But do you not just think that little duck looks so funny? And I just feel like that type of design, like surely someone's going to buy that for more than £1. I think it looks quite cute. But I think it's quite an old one, I'm not too sure. But it says it's called Scrubby Duck by Mackie. So we'll need to search up and see if this is worth like £1,000. Because you ever seen those videos of people like find paintings and they're just like pure, it's like Picasso's paintings or something. And then we've also picked up this little orange ceramic dish. Now Jamie said she thinks it might be for honey because it's got the little gap for the spoon. Obviously no spoon with it, unfortunately. But it says it's made in England and it says Crim Devon. Now I don't know too much about like pottery or ceramics, stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure that's quite vintage, like the way it looks. And tell me, what is this? Is this just a flipper, or is it supposed to look like an orange? Who knows? But once again, that was £1. I actually dropped the lid in the charity shop and it landed on my foot, so that was lucky. I've got no idea if this is like from Primark or something, do you know what I mean? Because how they do like collabs and stuff, but it was only £2. And Betty Boop stuff actually sells quite decent on eBay sometimes, so I thought I'd just take a punt on it, pure punt. And then we've also just got a basic nightcap, just a nice blue one. Once again, everything was £1 except from that Betty Boop bag, which was £2. So £1 for this nightcap. It is authentic, it's got the little tags in there. That will go in vintage for like a tenner or something, someone will pick that up. And then also got this absolute bargain for £1 as well. Especially since it's golf season right now, Under Armour belt, and it's like one of the good quality ones as well. I think it's like a golf belt, to be honest. I feel like people would wear that when they're golfing. £1 for that. Barry. Need to stop saying that again. Sorry if you're getting pissed off. I found a box that said £1 for the shorts, so we picked up a pair of Under Armour shorts, and it's a good size as well. It's a large size. Now there was loads of shorts in it, loads of Primark, loads of just like F&F, stuff like that. There was 2 pairs of Under Armours. There was this one and another one that had all the tags ripped out and it was a bit worse. So I just left that one and just picked up this pair. But that's like £7. And then for the shorts, like if I just wanted to put like a tenner on things, £10 for the shorts, £10 for the belt, £10 for the cap. Don't know about the painting, don't know about the ceramic dish, don't know about the Betty Boop fucking bag, but do you know what I mean? That's £7 into £30 already, plus more for what we get for the paintings and stuff. So love that little charity shop. Wee bargains you get in there. I don't know where I'll pop this in. I think I'll pop this in when I'm going through the other charity shop stuff, just because I think I already put the outro at the end at some point. So this will be a little random section that gets put in this video. Bye bye. But we did actually just sell something on Vinted. So I literally picked this up today. So I got 2 Facebook Marketplace pickups and they were both like monitors. I literally like nipped down like 5 minutes down the road, picked them up, and one of them's literally sold today. So I was like, that's mental. Picked it up for free, got it listed today, and sold it on Vinted. So I'll bring you through to the room and I'll just show you, because I can't be bothered bringing a big bulky monitor through here. So let's take you through. I can't be arsed stopping the video, so we're just going to go through. We're at the setup now, because I've just got it on my desk. But this is it here, if you can see in the dark. It is a Philips 24-inch monitor. So this is my monitor here, DJI battery monitor. But 24-inch Philips monitor, sold it for 30 quid. So picked it up for free and sold it for 30 quid. Bargain! And then we've got some Vinted parcels here, so I don't think I'll open them just yet, because I want to try and keep them for a Vinted video that I'm going to do, because I've ordered, I don't know, I think I've got like 10 things coming from Vinted, so definitely be on the lookout for that video if you want to see what bangers that I managed to pick up. But I actually got these off Vinted as well, listed them yesterday. Picked these up for, I think it was about £11 in total. So I sold a pair of these, I think it was last week, for £50 on eBay. So these are really dirty when I got them as well. So as you can see, done a nice little clean up job of them. And then another thing that I listed today was this pair of Mayer trousers. So they only cost me £2 in the charity shop. And I think I've listed them for like £15, I think. Battery. And I think I've already taken the other things to the container. But in that charity shop, I put on my Instagram story, we actually also got a Barber, like 100% wool sweatshirt for 3 quid. Like, that's what I mean, like, that local charity shop is a saving grace. I used to never go to it as well, because I just thought it was just like one of those ones where it wasn't really a charity shop, it was just like a random shop. But I was wrong, and I've been missing out for ages. But finally decided to go to it. I don't think there's really anything else that I can go through. I mean, we have been making a few sales this week, not anything special to be honest. I think I've literally had one sale on eBay and it was a pair of like Nike golf shorts. But apart from that, there's nothing special that's been going on this week. We've just been looking after the kitten, been making sure it's alright, and it's been quite mental because every day, you know, if you've ever had a kitten before, they're absolutely crazy. I had loads of kittens when I was younger, so I'm kind of used to it, but not really, because this one's crazy. But I think that'll end the video here. Just a little update from me. I think the next video will be like the Vinted haul, and then maybe I'll show you the container, as it has changed a little bit, I guess. Just a little bit. But we'll probably go through the sales at some point. But if you do like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. She said, hello guys.
Hi guys. Peach. Oh, you kiddo. Oh, slipping upside down.
She's like, what is that?
You're intrigued. Come on in.
You're crazy guy. Are you?